Welcome back to my channel. So you're gonna have breakfast with me because I have a very busy day. I woke up late. I was tired this morning. Um, I was tired. I had a very busy week, and I was literally burned out. So I literally just got up. Okay, Gabs, come put that down. So I'm drinking some porridge. I don't know if you know what that is. It's some Jamaican porridge. My husband makes it. Actually, disclaimer: he makes the best porridge. And so Gabby getting her egg white. She eat the eggs with all those black pepper on it.
Yes.
Oh really? Because I know you only eat egg whites, and I didn't know you wanted black peppers on it like that. So Mama, let's eat. So how are you guys doing? Hope you had a great and fabulous week. Mine was amazing and very fulfilling. Um, Even though I'm tired, I'm very tired, but I am here. How are you guys doing today? Not drinking a porridge?
I'm doing mine.
When since you stopped drinking porridge? You get bougie. Your dad porridge was always your favorite.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened now if you stopped drinking porridge. Oh my god, guys. Today is one of the busiest days for me. And I'm trying to do everything because once I sit down I'm gonna turn on my phone for like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. Gabs, are you eating or are you drawing?
I'm going to eat at the same time.
Look at this child. Before she eat her breakfast. Watch here. Drawing people. You see this? What is this girl's doing? Smiling? Is that a smiley face? All she does is sit and draw, guys. All she does is sit and draw. Like seriously. So she had porridge, but she's not drinking it because she is literally drawing. So I have seen your text messages, okay? I've seen your messages. I miss you guys too. I miss you guys, but you gotta remember that I have a full-time job, right? And life would be lifing over here because I have a whole family. So I can't be on here like that. As much as I want to, I really can't. But I will definitely try to log on as much as I can. So Gabby, you're putting those kids with white picket fence?
No.
Your family live around white picket fence? Is that how you're gonna make your kids grow up with white picket fence? Huh? What is that? What does that mean?
Do you know this place?
Canada?
What is that?
That's the circle right thing.
Canada?
Yes.
You wanna go to Canada?
Yes, the circle thing, the red thing. You don't even know what the design looks
I mean,
like.
you don't know the Canadian flag?
The
Got it.
Canada thing. The world is like Canada's. The red circle things. Do you even know what that even means?
I guess your sister said it's Canada. Okay. Is that true, guys?
Yes. People go there, and I'm gonna go to Canada.
I want to take them to Canada for the summer though. But is that true? Is the Canada flag like that?
Yes, it does look like that.
Kids are so observant. I'm telling you, they are. That's good though.
I know this.
Oh,
Everything was about the flag, so I'm looking at the actual flag.
okay. I'm not gonna stay at this live late. My fans just asked me if I could just log on and stuff, so I'm just logging on and chatting with them before I start my day because I have to study for my meeting tomorrow, and then I'm gonna give Gabby a question to answer and to read it, and then Gabby have to read a book for me, and then I'm just gonna be zoned out, guys. I'll be here, but I'll be zoned out. I'll be working on my computer in my own zone.
And then I read my book.
Riri, Mr. Smith said if it's 11, okay tomorrow.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, probably because it's a holiday weekend. Remember, the pool is open. You're not going to the meeting. I'm gonna tell the last time I saw you at the meeting. Hmm?
Okay, Molly, you just said because we Monday because no adults are going to be home. Are you not going to be home too?
I'm not gonna be home on Monday. I have a lot of things to do Monday. Hey guys. 11 o'clock is late, Riri. Not because you sleep until 3 a.m.
11 o'clock is not late.
What is it?
Early in the morning.
Gabby, what you doing? You're not drinking the porridge? I'm gonna tell Daddy. When since you stopped drinking porridge, you no more Jamaican?
I'm Jamaican.
Oh, I mean, you look like you were losing your Jamaican heritage, girl. This porridge was your favorite. You don't want curry chicken. You don't want oxtail no more. The only thing you still like is plantain. You don't like chicken foot? What is that? Hey, Toe Clipper for life.
Well, I like oxtail, but I really like
Yeah, she's still like oxtail. But everything else that's Jamaican, guys, she no longer likes. Weird, right? Because out of all the kids, Gabby eat everything. Her father, he really loves fish. And Gabby will eat fish with him all the time. Now she don't want every day is the same thing. And I was like, oh, somebody's getting big.
I only like spaghetti and tacos. And
Let me tell you about
definitely
tacos,
some
guys. Remember,
chicken.
do you guys remember I used to cook tacos for her every Saturday when I come home? So she never used to like eating the tacos, right? Fast forward. I stopped buying the tacos. And then she's asking me, can you buy the tacos? Kids are so weird. Another thing is, Gabby used to go to daycare and she didn't like it. She has a babysitter, she didn't like it. Right? Now Gabby's in school. I guess Gabby's little friends at school have a babysitter. So what are you asking me, Gabby?
I want babysitter.
She's asking me if can she have a babysitter. So I would like to ask you guys, okay? Gabby's 7. And she wants a babysitter while everyone is home. Kids aren't weird. When I say weird, I doesn't mean weird in a, I think you're reading the context of the word weird wrong. It's like somebody saying kids does the darnest thing. You know what I mean? It's a similar phrase. I think you're interpreting the word weird in the sentence that I'm using towards kids in a different way. I'm like, they change basically. Let me say that then, if to not offend anybody. Kids change so quickly. They could like something today and don't like it tomorrow. They could like to do something today and they no longer like to do it tomorrow. And so, like for Gabby, she has 2 cars that drive outside. She never drives any of them. Don't even know why her sisters bought her those cars. But she went to the park yesterday and there was a little girl. There's a little girl. I have a lot to do today, so I'm gonna see on here in just a little bit. So there's a little girl at the park and she was driving her car fast. She was over the hills everywhere. She was driving those cars like, you know, those mud cars that they drive. What are they called? That little kid had a little, I don't know if it's her sister or a friend in that car. If I was her mom was there just chilling. Probably she does it all the time. I was like, little girl, slow down. She was just like running over the hills, like, you know, those mud bikes. And I'm like, boy, if that was me, I would have had a fit. But I say, that little girl, she's like about 3 years old. She can go get her driver's license. She drives better than anybody else. But she drives reckless because she drives so fast. I'm like, at 3, I think she could get a driver's license because it's the same thing, gas and brakes. Yes, so it's not a dirt bike. It's one of those cars like what Gabby had. You know, those cars that you can go in and drive outside. But she was going so fast, it looks like a dirt bike. Like seriously. And then she had a little friend or a little sister or somebody beside her. You could hear the little girl, I want to get out. I want to get out. I'm like, me and my husband, we were laughing. I'm like, if I was that little girl, I would have been scared too. But I'm like, get her driver's license. The way she driving, Jesus. She was driving the car like a go-kart. Right, Gabby? He cleaned off your mouth. You pull your mouth too much. Yeah, she was. Oh, your mouth have food all over it, girl. Come on. Yeah. She was driving that like. Hold on. She was driving that like a go-kart, bro. Motorbikes. Yeah. I'm like, these kids today. For 2-year-olds to be driving like that, and you know, adults be driving, and they're so scared to go around the steering wheel. Yeah. So Gabby's like, oh, I want to take out she said, oh, I want to take out my car. It's not that fast. Yes, it's that fast, Gabby. You just don't push it that fast. So we're definitely going to go for a ride in our car. But good news, the pool is now open. So if you live in a community that has your pool, just know that if you're in the DMV area, the pools are open. I really don't think I want to go to the pool. My hair is blown out, but it's kind of like coming out. But I don't want, once my hair get wet, it's just puffy. So it's almost time though. So I made us get it wet and just put some cornrows in. You push your cousin? Why? Oh, okay. Yeah. So with Gabby, we be walking beside her and she's like going like, But when she saw that little girl yesterday, that was really crazy, Gabby. What? Wasn't it?
What?
With a little kid. Let me go get that bacon. Hold on. This bacon is like burnt to the burnt. Look at bacon, guys. This is what kind of bacon is really made? This bacon is like burneria. Yeah, she was. I wish my phone was dying. That's why I didn't get to video it, because I would have put it on my shorts. How fast that child was going in that car. Oh, your brother almost got hit by a car? I'm so sorry to hear that. Is he okay? Is he okay? Wow. That is traumatizing. You heard that, Gabs? Her brother almost got hit by a car.
Oh, wow, that's so bad.
I know. I'm happy he's okay.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
I would have cried too. I only have one friend in my life that ever got hit by a car, and I witnessed it. And you say that it just bring me PTSD. I was like 9 years old. And I don't know where she ran from, because I was out there. I didn't see her. She never ever crossed the street. But for some reason, she just ran across the street. And this van was coming from nowhere. Just lift her up in the air. And another little girl that I know very well, she died, but I wasn't there. But for her, I did saw her hit it. The car hit her. And I remember they coming to my mom, asking my mom if they could get my clothes to fit her, because she was very poor. And they had to take her to the hospital. Like, who worries about somebody's clothes when somebody's about to die, you know? But that's just Jamaica. And they said they needed her clothes to take her to the hospital. She didn't have any clothes to wear, so they were trying to put her in my clothes. And she was huge, and I was so tiny, so it couldn't really fit. Gabby, you eat the burn thing? And it was traumatizing for me as a kid. So I could just imagine how it feels for you and how traumatizing it is for your brother. One thing I'll say though is just tell your brother when he's on the road to be careful. How old is your brother? Another tip is oftentimes we're on the road, especially in this generation. I do it too. Oh, 9, so it's a baby. So I do it too. You'll be walking and you're in your phone. I do it all the time. I'll be in the grocery store walking and my head is in my phone, just texting or watching something. And so oftentimes we're not present. And drivers, when they're driving a car, they're in their phone sometimes. They're texting or they're talking to somebody and they're not present. And so we just need to be really, really mindful of the fact that there are people out here who's losing their life because of that. And I don't want to go on a rant about it, but we just need to stay safe and be safe out there. Especially it's a holiday weekend if you live in the United States. This weekend is a holiday weekend. And so everybody will be hanging out with their family, having a cookout or going to the pool because the pool is now open. And so it will be crazy. And so especially when we have our little kids, our loved ones on the road, sometimes the kids do somebody said when I say weird, it's like about kids, it offended them a while ago in the chat, so I won't say weird. But a child will be here with you and all of a sudden they just run somewhere and you didn't even know that they were about to run anywhere. And then that may put them in danger. So I'm happy that your little brother is okay. And I know he might be traumatized. I remember another incident. I was an adult at this point. I was in Jamaica. And there's a group of foreigners who came from England to visit Jamaica. And I guess they were traveling to the rural part of Jamaica. So they used to have a bus park, right, in Kingston. And so in that bus park, when the bus is coming around, they go so fast, right? And there is this little baby, in which that's a baby. That baby's going to run out in the car. You know that. If you don't hold their hands, kids like that, they'll run out in the car. And the little boy, literally, in that bus part that the bus them go so fast, literally run out in the road. And as a mother, his mother was there with a mother instinct. She just run and grabbed the kid. The bus hit her, but she fell with the baby. He was like 3. She fell with the baby. She got hit though. She got hit because she went away. And by the time the driver see her, she stops. So she got hit, but the baby didn't. She saved the baby. But I'm like, I was so mad at that mother. But then until I became a parent, I'm like, you don't understand kids and the things that they do, you know? I get to understand more that I became a parent, that these things could happen. And so because I've witnessed that incident, when I had my children, I am overprotective. You know? My oldest daughter could tell you, even sometimes, I mean, she's an adult now, but she could tell you, I'm very overprotective because of the things that I witnessed when I was a kid. And I didn't want it to happen to them. Yes. Well, that's the thing I worry about every day. The bike. So in the summertime, that's my biggest fear. Because, you know, my stepdaughter, I'll be here and I'll be looking for her and I can't find her. And I'm like, where is she? I was like, Daniel. And when I look, the bike is not there. Where did it go? She said, oh, I followed my brother. I went for a ride. I'm like, and she's 9. She's 9 at the time. She's 10 now. And I was like, Father, give me strength. My kids, they would never do that. because of how protective I am, you know. But I didn't want to scare her. I'm like, could you just please do this when your dad is home? But while I'm here, do not go ride a bike without my knowledge, because this traumatized me. Because there's so many kids got hit in the summertime off their bikes. And I'm not trying to cage them inside the house. I'm not trying to do that. But we live in the United States of America where things go by so quickly. Yes, we live in a gated community, but cars go by so quickly. Even sometimes I'm rushing and I'll be driving in the community quick. I'm fast. We have trails. I could understand if she's riding on the trail. I wouldn't be that worried for her. But I just want to know if you're outside, you know? I just want to know if you're going outside. So I'm vigilant and aware that I have a kid outside riding a bike so I can supervise, you know? But to not know, I definitely don't want somebody to come knocking at my door and telling me a child that I'm supervising got hit, because I know my kids would never do that. They'd be like, Mommy, I need to go outside for to ride a bike. Can you come with us? That's what I would have heard, you know? But I don't want to be overbearing at the same time. So I was just like, it's nice if you're going to ride your bike, you just let me know. Because my job is to keep you safe, you know? You lost your yes, yes, yes. So you totally understand how everything you do, your parents is just right there. To imagine losing a sister that small. And that was a fear for me too when I was a young mom. When I was a young mom in Jamaica, they say that you could just push your kids up in the air and catch them back, right? And if the kids will be crying, or sometimes they make them laugh by just going, hey, hey, and grabbing the baby. I've seen it all my life. So that was never something for me to really worry about, you know, shaking a baby, because I thought if you shake the baby would just go to sleep, or the baby would just laugh or whatever. It can cause sick.
That's definitely being dead and you're falling
Yeah,
around.
well, Gabby, you see, you're more advanced with learning than I was when I was back home. We weren't that advanced, knowing that by you shaking the baby, the baby can die, right?
Yes.
And so I can imagine probably your parents are from a third world country. So these things are not, no, they're like more educating the persons there that, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know? But, yes, normally baby that dies from SID, they will tell you no. But when I was growing up, I didn't hear that. That wasn't something that was highly communicated in my community. I didn't come from a rich family, as you all know. I came from a really poor. Poor is not even a word. Impoverished family. And so these things were not communicated in my family. These just were normal things. And if a baby died, you know they're going to say, what happened? They're not going to say, oh, the baby died from cancer, or the baby died from SID, they're going to say, oh, somebody killed my baby. It doesn't matter how natural death it is. It's just a cultural thing and thing that they say. Even if you die from brain aneurysm, they say, oh, she was okay. Nothing was wrong. And they use the term, dopey hit them. They use the term like, hey, dopey must hit her. Ain't no dopey hit anybody. It's a illness, you know? Yeah, so once I came to the United States, I started to learn about SID, and that even with the kids sleeping on their backs in the crib, that could be dangerous. And so I became, because I was in a hospital when a baby died from SID, and I see how devastated that mother was. And I say, I'm not doing it with my child. I'm really careful and mindful who I put around my children. And, you know, what are you trying to make? Okay. Yeah, I'm really careful, and, you know, I'm really, really careful. Daniel, I was just telling them that sometimes in the summertime, you take the bike and ride out, and I don't know you're not here. And I'll get terrified by it. Can I get someone to give it to me? All right, no problem. So, anybody know what this is? Anybody ever had this before? I'm a Jamaican. I'm a Jamaican baby. What is it? It's called tambourine. Yeah, it's called tambourine. What do you call this in your country? You know what it looked like? It looked like a Uganda. I see they were eating grasshoppers. Correct me, guys. Would you eat grasshoppers? Oh, they said it tastes good. Well, we eat chicken foot in Jamaica. Probably a lot of people wouldn't eat chicken foot or pig or cow tripe. We eat that in Jamaica. A lot of people wouldn't eat that. So they eat the grasshoppers that you see in the grass outside. They catch them and they eat it.
Like raw?
No, they fry it. Oh, so it's not ginger, it's tamarind. Sometimes it's sour, sometimes it's sweet. I'm from Jamaica.
But you get the sweet one.
So I got the sweet one, but Dania don't like the sweet one. She likes the sour one. And I don't like the sour one. Where's the ganja? I don't smoke. So I don't think I would have ganja. I don't smoke. I don't practice smoking. Well, these are good. The first ones were extremely sweet. But sometimes they could be sour, guys. So I think the bottom ones that we have right now, they're kind of on more like sweet, but it still have a little tangy, sour taste to it. But Gabby loves it. And then they have these little seeds. In them.
What happens when we swallow the seeds?
Have you heard of Memphis, Tennessee? So, let me tell you. My full-time job, I was in charge of the state Tennessee.
The whole state?
The entire state of Tennessee. I've been to Nashville.
I think that he's in
I've-
charge of Nashville.
No, Nashville is Tennessee too.
Yeah,
But the whole entire state, I was in charge of. I stopped being in charge of that state since November 1st. So Memphis is one of the locations that I have my clients go to. And real nice people out there. Well, I hope you have a good day. So you celebrate your birthday. I hope you have a good day. I don't know what that name is. Sorry, guys. Break down your name pronunciation for me. You said I'm lying? Why would I need to lie? Do you know me? You just see me on here talking, right? You don't know me. You don't know what I do. What do you really know about me? Otherwise than me hanging out with you guys for 30 minutes. You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm lying. That's funny. Oh, nice, nice. I've never been there, but I had to virtually check in every day. And so one thing I know that the people there they're real friendly. They're real helpful. Memphis, and they're real nice. It's one of my best locations in Nashville. In Tennessee, not Nashville. Nashville has my main office, but those are the sites. They're Memphis and other parts. But I've been to Nashville twice for work. I've been to Nashville this year. Is it this year? Oh, last year. Last year.
You know, say you got
Mhm.
Nashville 2 times.
Yeah, I went to Nashville last year 2 times.
Supposed to go
New Orleans, and I went to Puerto Rico.
Did you go New Orleans or you was supposed to go?
I'm trying to see your name, cause your name is so fine right here. Yeah, we're supposed to go St. Louis. And you brought crime. Oh yes, that was a long time. You're talking about when we just started out with like probably 300 or 400 followers. We're almost 2,000 followers now. That's a long time. But thank you for stopping by. Remember when we did that Prime video? This person was on our live. And look at the name and see if you see, if you know it.
Which one?
What is that thing?
Rizmatu.
Hmm?
The one there.
Mhm.
With the R. Rizmatu.
Oh, original.
I think.
Okay.
Probably.
Rizim? Is it Rizma or Rizim? Oh. Risa. Okay. Oh, you remember?
No.
Yeah, but if she put a pronunciation here. Risa. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't remember everybody who started out with us from the beginning. But you remember everybody. You remember where they live? Good to see you, Cece. So if you want a shout out, guys, let me know so I can give you a shout out. I don't think I'm coming back on today. I have a little bit of oil, mama, a little bit of oil, okay? Because and turn on the fire real low. Because when you're frying eggs, you try not to use too much oil. I'm teaching how to fry the eggs. Because what happened is you got to watch your cholesterol. I know that you're young, but if you practice doing that from a young age, once you get older, you're going to do the same thing. It's not going to be healthy for you.
Oh, wait. Look at my picture.
You said I must smoke a spliff with you. Oh, that's a gun? No, we don't do that. Cross that out. We don't do that.
No. I'm just saying this is the bad one.
Smoke a spliff with you. You got the wrong yard, you know.
No, I mean.
The yard, you know, no smoke.
No, I mean this is the bad one. And
But that's the bad one.
Yeah, and I mean this is a good one.
That's a good one. Okay. After you put an X over the I because they're bad. Okay. Yeah, we have bad people.
No?
Yeah. So, that is not good. What are you telling me to do? So, my favorite food. Oh my God. You know, I'm not a foodie, but I can say I love mofongo. Mofongo.
Well, mommy.
Mofongo.
Mommy.
So it's a Puerto Rican dish. Food.
Mommy.
It's like
Mommy.
plantain. We're gonna go to this Puerto Rican restaurant in DC.
Mommy, wait.
Hmm?
Do you have any more Walmart bucks?
What?
Walmart bucks.
Mm-mm.
So like.
No, we don't. So,
I was just asking.
yeah, and I said no, we don't. So, Gabby, stop. So, anybody from Puerto Rico, I want to give you guys a shout out because I love mofongo. What about fufu? Okay. I can't say I don't like fufu because I've never had it. But that's on my try list. You know, fufu dipping in like a soup. What is the soup called? It look like ground beef in it. And it's red. What is it called? Give me the name. That's what I want to try. Tell me what it's called. I want to try that. So it's the fufu, and there's a bowl of like soup, agusi soup. So I want to try that. I heard it's good. I don't know. But I also enjoy jollof rice from Ghana. Yes. Yes. So I'm celebrating my heritage, guys. I'm from Jamaica. You hear I talk about Ghana because my foreparents is from Ghana through the slave trade. My kid's grandmother is a Maroon, so they're definitely from Ghana. And my father has Spanish heritage, so I think it may be Puerto Rico or it might be Cuba. So that's why para ti le gusta español comida. Whose channel? Should I sub to your channel? If you enjoy what you see here, go ahead. Well, when you say if your kids are well behaved, my kids are kids. My kids are they're kids. Well behaved. I wouldn't want them to be well behaved, because if they're well behaved, they wouldn't be trained for society and they could not be corrected. Or when you're talking to them, you can correct them and tell them what not to do and what to do, because they would have probably already be doing it. So they'd probably be at a disadvantage. Oh dear. Was I a rude kid? No. But was I a well-behaved kid? No. Every kid have their own challenges. It doesn't matter if they're not rude or if they're rude. But I don't like disrespectful children. I don't like when they're disrespectful. But being rude, sometimes a little bit is okay. They used to play Roblox. I try to keep them away from the game. No. Don't be rude. There's a balance. In life, it's a balance. Sometimes with some people, you may have to be rude to them in order for them to understand where you stand. But you should always be respectful, and you should always be polite, and you should always be well-mannered. That when somebody remember you or remember your name, they remember the impression that you've left on them. I met a lady over this ending of this week, and even though I am not where she is, I will never forget her. She is so, as an adult, she is so well-mannered. She is so amazing. And so when you go around people, you need to always try to leave an impression on them. When you enter a room, leave an impression. And not everybody's going to like you, no. Not everybody's going to like you, okay? And sometimes there are places to be rude, and sometimes you could be rude and you just refuse not to because of the moment and what it can lead to. So it's a balance. Could you put that folder in your book? And Gabby, could you get your book now? So guys, I've been on here with you 38 minutes. I gave you a lot of my time. I'm always speaking facts. I have children. And I tell you, I don't want to have perfect children, but I want to have respectful children. Because when a child have respect, you can guide them. Disrespectful children, you can't guide them. Let me give you an example. Yesterday I went to the park. There were 3 little kids at the park with their grandma. I saw this, remember her, Danya? Remember the little kids at the park yesterday? Yeah. One of the kids, the grandmother is African. She sounds like she's from Kenya. Notice, probably she's from Kenya. Didn't sound like Nigerian accent. And it definitely wasn't Ghana. You know? Because I know she would have said Ekising. Okay? Whoever. The little girl was standing at the swing. She was crying. Loud. The grandma was pushing one of the little girls, and the little boy was like actually in a car. But she was a toy car. Like, you know the one that you can push? Yeah, Daniel. She was at the swing and she was crying. So I was like, probably the grandmother is probably a little bit busy and she probably can't attend to her. So what I'm going to do is, Daniel was close by her because Daniel was pushing Gabby. So I said, Daniel, could you put her, I asked her, could you ask her grandmother if it's okay to put her in the swing and we could assist her with putting her in the swing?
Mommy, can you draw a tree?
Yeah, hold on. So what happened is, she was talking, put me in the swing, put me in the swing, now. Daniel, turn off the, move the clock. Put me in the swing, now. That's what she was saying. Now, you need to put me in the swing, now. Grandmother wasn't paying her no mind. So, I said, my daughter can put you in the swing, but the way you just asked your grandmother to put you in the swing, you would have to change how you asked her to put you in the swing. Okay? So her grandmother said, yeah, you can put her in the swing for us, for me. So Daniel put her in the swing, and I said to her, she just put you in the swing, could you say thank you? Did she say thank you, Daniel? She gave me this mean face. Then she sat in the swing. I said, don't fall out. Because now, if she was a nice, pleasant little girl, respectful little girl, I know she's a kid, but hey, if she weren't rude, Daniel would have pushed her, or I would have went over there and assisted her to push her. So she's like, push me now. Remember I told her to say to Daniel, thank you, right? She skinned up her face and she didn't say anything. Push me now. I want to be pushed now. And Gabby's like, no, you can't be talking like that. Say please, push me now, push me now. The grandmother ain't paying her no mind. I'm not paying her no mind. And Daniel ain't paying her no mind. So anyway, the grandmother came over there and pushed her. She said, push me harder. And she was calling her grandmother names. Literally, this girl is not, she's not even 4 years old, I don't think. Unless she's a small 4.
Probably like 4 or 3.
She's like 3 or 4.
Dude, it's
because
the last
our
time I
little
was
sister-
trying to tell you, you said,
Her little sister was so respectful. She was, I see why the grandmother was pushing the little one and not her.
because
She was cussing out her grandmother. While her grandmother pushing her, I said, Daniel, you stay away from that little girl for me, please. Because that's what you call rude. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, she was talking to Gabby, so I was trying to make Gabby not really have much conversation with her because I'm like, she's too rude. But when we're leaving, I guess she remembered Gabby's name. She wanted a hug from Gabby. And Gabby gave her a hug, but her little sister ran Gabby, say, hey. Your sister was crying. I was like, Gabby, go give her sister a hug too.
Yeah,
But her-
because our little sister can't really talk that much.
Oh, she can't talk much?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. But the 3-year-old to 4-year-old, I'm telling you, if that grandmother's the one babysitting them, I know she can't wait to go back home. She is rude. That's what you call rude. You don't tell adults about come do this and do this now and move now. And I'm not saying please. And that's rude. That's the type of rude you don't need to be. Especially if somebody's trying to help you. Always have respect. Always have manners. Somebody make you something to eat, thank you. If somebody do a nice gesture for you, hello, good morning, hello, good afternoon, thank you so much. These are some simple words. I'm not saying that you got to talk to them and have a whole conversation now, but teaching your kids at a very young age to say thank you, I really appreciate it. No, thank you. Thanks. You know? So Gabby want me to draw a tree. These are some, where?
I want to draw a blossom tree. So I got here.
You're going to be mad enough because you're more draw than I am. You know? She want me to draw a tree, guys. What Gabby don't know, she draw better than I do.
that art.
Yeah. So I'm drawing our tree, guys.
And
I'm not gonna show you because I'm not an artist.
Dude, that looks beautiful. That looks like a regular tree.
Oh my god, you see?
It looks like beautiful, mommy. You look like so good.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna show you guys in a second. She said my tree looks good. Does it? Oh, here's your tree.
Thank you.
Yeah. Me and my cousin went to the park once, and we had saw a kid that wanted to play with us, but we didn't because sometimes we say things not for younger, and chased us down through sticks. You see? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There are really rude kids out there. And sometimes it's not because they're rude, it's because they're on the spectrum. You know? Some of them have autism. And that's how they express themselves. But that's something new. That's something I just start learning. So I try not to categorize them into being rude because I don't really know the child. Some of them are on the spectrum. They have autism, and it's not visible, and so sometimes it's overlooked and it's not seen or you don't know. And so as much as I want to say they're rude, I wanna just make you guys understand. I'm saying it's rude from my perspective because I don't know the child. But sometimes the child is autistic and it makes the child act out in a certain way. But some of them just is a bad, you know what I mean? Because they're spoiled. But it was nice talking to you. My daughter's gonna wash up the dishes. Gonna do some reading with Gabby. We're gonna study for her meeting tomorrow. That's gonna be our assignment today. And we're gonna study an answer for the passage. And we're gonna what else I'm gonna do? Yeah, then I'm gonna be locked away for the next from about 1 to like 4 o'clock to
And
get
I
my
read,
stuff
I'm
done.
gonna watch on the iPad.
iPad. Look what Gabby did this. Oh my goodness. This is what you call art. This is amazing, guys. Tell me. Isn't this wonderful? Tell me what the number you rate this heart piece that Gabby did. Since you want like cherry blossom. Rate this artwork, guys. Rate this artwork. Is this give you cherry exactly? Does it give you a cherry blossom vibe? Yes, 20 out of 10, Gabby. She said she wanted to do some cherry blossoms. This is beautiful. I did not know this is what she was gonna do. It is beautiful, guys.
See, I told you you can do art, Mommy.
Yes. All right, so you can probably need to color the sun and stuff. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did good, Gabs.
And you did good too with the drawing.
I did good?
Yeah.
All right. So.
And this one is the good one.
The good one?
Yeah.
It's always my pleasure talking to you guys. It's always my pleasure hanging out with you guys. I love doing that. But I have a lot of pressing issues and commitment that I have to meet. And for that reason, I'm going to log off. You may not see me later, but if you do, you may see me with like a reel. I'm trying to just be excited.
A nice, lovely 10 out of 10. Thank you.
Yes. And so I'll catch you guys. If you don't see me back later, just go and put a comment under my videos. Just let me know that you're checking in, okay? Go check out my last video. Put a comment underneath it. Let me know that you checked it out and what you liked about that video, okay? And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you get me to 2,000 subscribers. I want to have 2,000 subscribers. So, guys, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Consistent support. Always supporting. Okay? Every week, I have more and more subscribers. and I'm so grateful. Okay, thank you, and I will see you probably tomorrow. I have a major event tomorrow. So if I do come on, it may be late, but I'll try to come on. Even if I'm coming from a meeting and we have to stop to eat, I will definitely come on. But make sure you guys are subscribed, and tell your cousins, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell them to hit the subscribe button. Get me to 2,000 subscribers, okay? So bye, love you, stay blessed.
See you later, guys.